Welcome to Weekend at the Cottage. I'm Nick Manojlovich, armed with a caramelized onion tart. You know what that means. I have company coming and you're invited. Whether you're at home, heading to the cottage, maybe going away for your favorite getaway, we want to encourage you to make the most of your everyday moments. Pick up the phone, call your friends, and then set up something wonderful like this for them to enjoy. You can enjoy as well. What we're going to suggest today, I'm going to walk you through how I set up this wonderful station, show you the key points I always consider every time we have friends coming over, and then hopefully at the end of this, we'll inspire you to serve up some wonderful food, pair with some fantastic wines, and then just kick back and enjoy your friends. Let's start with a discussion about the setting. When you have friends coming over, it's important to set the scene, so to speak. Today we're in Carol's kitchen, friends coming over this afternoon. Kitchen table turned on an angle, chairs are removed, guests are going to be able to go all the way around this table for easy access. Remember, make this party your own. Do it on a kitchen counter, how about on a coffee table, wherever you'd like. Ready to talk about flowers? They're up next. With spring here and summer fast approaching, we're all about adding a lovely complement of fresh flowers, gorgeous white hydrangeas, how about some yellow tulip, and then Lisianthus nice and tall, lower and lowest. We have 1, 2, 3 different sizes of vases, varies the height of the flowers. This is chic and elegant, it works at home or in the country. Let's talk about a wine station coming up next. I'm always trying to make sure my guests have as good a time as I do, so in order to ease the service, I like to set up a wine service right on the same table with the food. Today I'm serving 2 white wines. They're both from WOODBRIDGE by Robert MONDAVI. Head to your liquor store, go to the California section, look for the WOODBRIDGE wines. I'll talk to you a little bit more about those in a minute. But we have our wines in place. I placed out an ice bucket. I have a nice white napkin for a wine collar, and then I've cleaned up my beautiful white wine glasses, and I've placed out more glasses than the number of guests coming, because I have a funny feeling after you hear my pairings, you're going to be like my guests. You would probably want to try both of these wines, put out extra wines, and they're going to enjoy. What's next? Anybody hungry? Let's move on to suggestions for perfect food to go with this. I know I'm hungry, you would be too. Look at the things I've placed down on our table for guests to enjoy. Number 1, our breaded fish and chips, cod in a cornmeal breading with sweet potato chips. Click up here to visit that recipe, really easy to prepare. Just remember, when you place it onto the station, I've got a little bit of white vinegar, a beautiful tartar sauce, some lemon wedges, perfect. Over here, a cheese presentation on a Lazy Susan. Guests can spin this. I like to serve cheese like this with fresh fruit. I also have a different assortment of crackers, little Parmesan crisps, and then a compote of a beautiful fig jam, which is going to go really well with our cheese. Last but not least, I have a caramelized tart. So this is our onion tart. Click up here for this delicious recipe. Make the tart, comes out of the oven, serve it to your guests on little tiny plates, perfect. With the onion tart in place, a couple of things to go with. I love fresh figs, an assortment of nuts. It looks perfect. Let me just review really quickly a couple of suggestions on service tips. One thing I want to encourage you to do is think like your guests. Stand in front of your station and then walk through everything. What do your guests and you need to enjoy? We need plates, cocktail napkins, cutlery. How am I going to serve those olives? Put down a little cocktail fork. Cheese? How about beautiful specialty cheese knife set? How about that tart? I need a pie lifter to serve it. You go through your station, make sure the service pieces are out, and then everything is in place for everyone to enjoy. I am suddenly thirsty. Thankfully, I have some perfect wine pairings to go with this fantastic feast. The wines we selected to perfectly pair with the food are both white wines from WOODBRIDGE by Robert MONDAVI. The first is a Chardonnay. We're talking about Yellow apple notes, cinnamon, a bit of caramel. I really enjoy this with that onion tart and everything else. The second white wine I selected is a Sauvignon Blanc, and this is such a fruit-forward, bright-tasting wine. I love it with cheese. Also, I think it pairs well with fish. For more information on our feature wines, follow them on Twitter at Woodbridge_wine. Also look for them on Pinterest and Facebook. I'm going to do a final little sweep of the table. We'll do a little bit of music to inspire you, and then we're going to say our final farewells before we wish you all the best when you do this at home. There you have it, our suggestions on how you can enjoy everyday moments with your dearest friends and family. I'm now going to start things off in grand style. A glass, please. A beautiful libation. Certainly is fabulous. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Good food, good friends, and good reasons to celebrate. From all of us to you, cheers. Enjoy.